guys, I'm going to show you a few things you may see when you go on construction site. What you're seeing in front of me are the ped barriers. They call it pedestal barriers. They usually use it to create pedestrian walkways in construction. It's everywhere you go on construction they found it. This big white things, Agrico, is there are generators, big heavy generators. I think it's a compliance now that most construction sites will need to have their own self-power arrangement. But yeah, that's a big generator, and you will usually find this little red fire station. It's scattered all over the site with fire extinguishers on them. This is a podium. Podium is like an access step. Usually they will have to. It has to be signed off by a competent person. That's just for access. And then you could see this is not a crane. This is actually a piling rig. By the time they start it up, I'll come back to let you know how it works. And this is I think this 14 ton excavator is 360 excavator, because it turns around 360 degrees. And this is a MUP. This long blue thing is a MUP. This is where people stand, or the driver stand, and pull it up. I'll also come back to show how it works. So whenever you go on site, you would usually see this kind of fence called Hodden fence. So you can see the pedestrian barriers kept going, and it has gates. It has gates that says restricted area or restricted entry stuff. If you look at this, you're going to see a prism. That is a prism. I think that's not 360. That's a round, like a round prism. And there's a total station on top of it. Actually, I'll tell you what that total station is for. It's for monitoring of tracks. Yeah, these are other things which this is for a small rig. Oh, the total station just moved. It just moved. It turns from time to time. You can see tiny small generators. This is water tank and buzzer. And what else are here? I'll go. This is a hammerhead for breaking concrete, and this is a forklift, big forklift, and this is for a buzzer. So I mean, whenever you come outside, you see all sort of and this is crane. This is a crane. It's a small crane, 60 ton crane. But that yellow one with red light on top of it is 220 tons. 220 ton crane. So what we're going to be doing from tomorrow, I think tomorrow, is it tomorrow? Next tomorrow? These are called Onga. I need to check the spelling. I need to check the spelling, but they are used for actual drilling into the soil, into the earth. When it's drilled down to the required depth, then they will drop a cage. A cage is like a steel bar or rebars. I'll show you what cages look like. They will drop the cage right inside the pile, and then they will pour concrete. These are the cages. I think is 600 millimeter in diameter. I'll measure it and check. But all these cages are going to be used going into the ground as part of the CFA piling. And then these pipes is where the concrete is going to be pumped through into the cage. And what happens is that when a concrete truck or lorry turns up, they're going to pump the concrete into this silo, into this, and then this is a machine or a kind of the engine that will operate